If you are learning the piano and you feel like your playing sounds flat or robotic, you might be missing 3 simple tools that instantly make your music sound expressive and beautiful. By the end of this video, you'll know how to transform even a simple melody into something emotional and professional. These are the exact techniques I use when I want to move people. Especially the last trick most beginners never learn, but it makes all the difference. So the first trick is dynamics, because this is what makes music feel alive. Dynamics let you express emotions. Like when we speak, you don't speak every word the same way, right? Some words you whisper, some you emphasize. And it's the same in music. You don't play everything at the same volume. You shape your sound, soft, strong, fading, and so on. So how do you actually play louder or softer on the piano? Here's a super simple trick. To play loud, you play the key fast, like this. Okay, you press it very fast. Try this with your second finger, and you can pick any note you want. To play it soft, you press the key slower, like this. Okay, let's try it again. You can practice this a little bit, and then you can try it with the pinky. This is now a little bit more difficult because the pinky is weaker than our second finger. Try to play it loud, and then also try to play it soft. That's it. You just have to remember faster, louder, slower, softer. Now, once that feels comfortable, let's move on to a short melody. For that melody, we play A, B, C, go down again, and that's almost it. But now to spice it up a little bit, after every note we play here, we add the E with the thumb here. So we go A, E, and now the B, and the E again. Now the C, and the E again, and down again. Okay, you can practice this a little bit and get faster. Like this. Now, you try it first without any dynamics, like this. Everything is the same, it sounds flat and robotic. So now try it again, but now start soft and get gradually louder, like this. You can also maybe slow down at the end to make it feel more emotional. Now let's add some pedal to give it some warmth and fullness. And with the pedal, I mean the one on your right side. Very nice. So we're gonna play something as well with our left hand to make it sound even prettier. With our left hand, you play A, E, A, and you go down again. And you play the left hand every second note, okay? So it would go like this. So the E is always alone. You only play it together with the A, B, C here. A, B, C, B, A. If this is too difficult for you, you can also just play the A. Like this. And then we change the pattern to the F. Also, if this is too difficult, just play the F. So together we'll go like this. Then we change to the F. Or just play A and F. Now, without any dynamics, it will go like this. You you hear instantly, without any dynamics, it sounds super robotic. We don't want that, so we add the dynamics again. Start soft, go louder, and then softer again. And like that, we have something emotional, something human, something musical. If you like this video so far, please don't forget to leave a thumb up and subscribe my channel so that we meet again in another video. Trick number 2 are additional notes. And with those, you sound more advanced instantly. Let me show you. Let's take a C major chord. If you don't know what chords are or how to use them, how to play them, then I'll link you here another video where I explain everything in detail, how they work and how you can use them. So you can check that out later. But now let's just upgrade our C major chord by adding the 9th note. So we count. This is the first one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the 9th note is the D. Now we do not have to play the D up here. We can also just play it here. So this is our C major chord, and now we just add the D here. And we have a chord like this. Ooh, I love that sound. So instead of playing this is also, again, already beautiful, but this one is even prettier. And now you can also double one note. For example, let's say the G here, we can also play the G down here. So we have a fuller sound. And with the left hand, you can also play the G here, for example. It's pretty nice already, right? So now that was the trick for the major chords. Always take the 9th note and add it. So for the minor chords, we do not take the 9th note, but the 7th. So let's do the A minor. This is an A minor chord. Now we count until 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we add the G to our A minor chord. The G is here. So we have this chord here instead of this one. We have this one here. So now we can play the C major and then the A minor. Pretty nice, huh? So let's start with the C major, then go to the A minor. Now let's do the F major. Again, here, add the 9th note, and this one would be the G. So we add the G here. And now the last chord, let's say we play the G major. So again, the 9th note. This would be the normal G major, but now with the 9th note, it's the A here. Let's start again. C major. No. A minor. This is so much fun, you have to try this. And even better, you can play them as arpeggios. So you break up the chord into flowing notes. Let me show you. So for example, instead of playing like this, the C major, you can also play it like this. Now we play the A minor also like this. Now do the same thing with the F major. And you can change the order of the notes. So you don't have to play all the time like this. You can also play like this. And here you can change it again. And here again. Very nice, so you can experiment here. The third trick I want to show you is the ornamentation. And this is really the secret sauce most beginners miss. Super easy. Those are some small flourishes that bring your melody to life. Let me show you. One of the easiest ones is called a grace note. It's just a tiny note that comes before the actual note, like this. It's almost like a fast jump. Let me show you slower. So that's the slow version, but you always play it fast. It's subtle, but it adds so much emotion. Important here, if you play the first note, that's not the important one. The important one is still, in this case, the G. All right? So this note here, the finger goes immediately up when you press it. When I press it here, it jumps up. It's like a trampoline. So you can practice it first, for example, on your hand, like this, and just practice that when you press the third finger, it immediately goes up when you press the second one. And then try it on the piano. So let's try it with the first melody. We played A, B, C with the E. Right? Now let's add a little grace note. For example, at the beginning. And with the left hand, it would sound like this. So the second time I did not play BA, but I played GA. So you can also experiment here which notes sound good. You can always try take the higher note and go down, but sometimes you can also use one note down and go up, like this. You can also try this or this. It really depends on the music piece you are playing. But normally the next note is always fine. You can now add a little melody here and go down from the E, but add the grace note, the F here. You have to try this. Try them out and let me know what changed for you. If you want to know now how to create simple melodies like this, how to play without sheet music, watch my next video here.